back. The guys varsity going to be taking on Abbeville, Ezekiel Academy. And the Abbeville General is going to take the court here in a few moments. So we'll get starting lineups called out.
Played a game or not?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't really got a chance to ask, but we know the girls only played a tournament, which was 2 games, and this was their 3rd. So if the guys weren't able to make it, then it very well could be their first.
If somebody's watching in the chat, you know, leave it in the chat for us.
So I think we just got word from new coach Hunter Bowden that they have not yet played a game. So
this will be their first game.
Yeah, we'll see how well they communicate. Abbeville, the girls only played 2 games so far, and they managed very well. They were able to go out and beat the varsity girls for the Knights fairly comfortably. We'll see how this Ezekiel team does. Starting lineup for the Knights, a new face in Miles Richardson out there for Ezekiel Academy, as well as Peyton Patchell, 2 of the big men coming back for the Knights.
Getting them back from
Aaron,
football helps.
Aaron Burrows and Mark Bucksbaum, along with Dawson Gray, make up the starting 5 for Ezekiel as we get this one underway. Abbeville able to win the tip-off, but just able to keep it in play, still scrambling to keep it in play, but they managed to do so. This one quickly delivered inside, and good defense that time. Peyton Patchell able to go up and put a good stop on that one, but Abbeville able to claim the rebound. Mark Bucksbaum with a steal, but just out of play. A high-action game right off the bat. Aaron Burrows steps out on defense for Ezekiel. We'll see how well communicated and well drilled Abbeville are for their first game of the season, moving the ball around well. This one tried to get that one up underneath. Dawson Gray nearly with a steal. That time, Miles Richardson with the block. The big man down low. Played starting tight end for the Knights, and now starting up underneath for Ezekiel Academy, making his defensive presence felt. This one outside, Burrows thought about the 3. Now going to be back to Dawson Gray. Has Mark Bucksbaum in the corner, going to pull up from 3. Now in a little too long, well rebounded by the Knights though. Patchell back out to Bucksbaum, now up underneath again to Peyton Patchell. Looks for 2, should have been a foul, but he's going to get 2 points anyway.
Nice job there, Peyton Patchell. Back underneath.
Looks like he had a wristband on.
Yep.
Yeah, the 2 big men for the Knights already making their presence felt. Miles Richardson had a block, and Peyton Patchell went up for 2 that time. I'll tell you, Richardson's block was quite impressive. Went up right about to where the rim was and was able to knock that one away. Abbeville now trying to work it around. Not quite as much in size, but watching them play, and that's going to be a timeout called by Abbeville early on. Moving the ball around well, but just not really able to kind of find any kind of inroads.
You guys just joining us. Got through with a varsity girls game. Abbeville beat the Knights pretty handily there.
Yeah, beat them by about 32, I think was the final tally.
And JV boys before that as Ezekiel Knight boys.
Yep, kind of the opposite story. The Knights were able to get a fairly dominant win.
You had a good win there, so getting started here with our 4th and final game of the evening here at True Divine Church in Montgomery, home of the Ezekiel Knights.
And Abbeville, after taking their first timeout, going to get us back underway. Like we said, it is their first game of the season, so maybe trying to kind of talk it over, see how they're going to deal with this Ezekiel Knights team. That one tipped. Mark Bucksbaum got a hand in there, and now the Knights are going to get another steal. Nice defense doing well. This time outside to Burrows. Can shoot 3s very well. This time Bucksbaum going to take it in the corner. Has a couple options. Finds Dawson Gray. Thought about looking underneath the Bucksbaum. Now going to fire it back across. Burrows looks for 3. Buries it. I believe Aaron Burrows led the team last year in 3 points. Or in 3-pointers for Ezekiel Academy.
Yeah, he sneaks in there.
And Dawson Gray with a steal that time. Now it's a chance to come forward again. And that's going to be a foul. Couldn't get the end one, though.
Look at that steal there on the.
I think Dawson Gray had a bit of a knee injury coming into this game, so maybe not quite able to turn on the jets like he would have liked, but going to get a chance at the stripe now. Knights doing a very good job getting a couple steals, and now a chance to go up by 7 early if Dawson Gray can get them both done from the stripe. That one up, in and out. Gray with a second chance at the line. It is good. Ezekiel lead by 6. I think they're talking about, could be a technical foul going against possibly the Generals if they don't have numbers. We saw the girls get called for that, a technical foul because of wrong numbers. We'll see what happens now with Abbeville. Referees with a little bit of a lengthy discussion here.
Over.
They officiated the last game very well. I'm sure they'll do the same for this one.
You guys, we gotta, you can watch it on YouTube. You can join in on a chat, cheer for your team, cheer for the players, cheer them on as they make plays. So whether you're watching on your phone or on your computer, also be sure to subscribe down at the bottom right, hit subscription, little notification bell, click on that, you'll get notifications when we go live. We've swapped everything over here to YouTube this year, so try to notify on Facebook when we go live, but it's tough sometimes, so just watch this channel for the games. A lot of basketball games this year. So
a lot of basketball games this year. We're not going to be able to cover all of them, but
we'll try
the best we can.
We'll try to put up the schedule beginning of the week or the weekend of let you know the games that we can cover so you can follow along. But best thing is if you can subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when we're broadcasting. Still talking it over.
Might be something against the Knights, actually. It looks like it's going to be on Richardson.
Give me a shooter, coach. No, y'all are fine.
I thought they were talking about Miles Richardson having a 0 instead of a 00. I wonder if they have 00 written down on their score pad. But they also were talking about the Generals also not having the correct numbers. They also have a number 0, so I wonder if they don't have a 00 on their guy. So I think both teams are going to get a technical foul, and both teams are going to get a chance to shoot from the stripe. I think it's just the zeros. I think they had 00 written down on their score pad, and
the jerseys
they should just be
0
with a single 0.
So in basketball, apparently 0 is not.
I think playing soccer in high school, I think I had a 00 on the back of my jersey. I don't think we ever wrote it down like that, though. And Aaron Burrows is going to step up to the stripe for the Knights. Going to take a technical foul.
All right, Coach Ricky's letting us know there. Came up to the desk at exactly what happened.
Confirmed our suspicions. And I think Burrows missed both. And it's going to be white ball. So I think that it was just the Generals who had it written down incorrectly, and now the Knights going to get the ball back. Burrows not able to get it done at the stripe, though. That one inside. Patchell does a good job to get a handle on that one. Now going to be outside to Burrows again. Trying to find Patchell with the little relay there, but no dice for the Knights. And now a chance for the Generals to come forward and cut into the 6-point Knight lead. Going to pull it from 3-point range, and it is good. Did a good job using the glass there and gets the Generals on the board. Knights defense inside been very stiff, so we know that Abbeville can shoot from outside now.
Yep.
Knights can do the same, though. Aaron Burrows, one of the best on the floor for Ezekiel. Got to pull it from 3. That one just off the mark. Patchell tried to claim the rebound, but couldn't quite do it. And a chance now for the Generals to possibly tie this game up. Payne Patchell, the one stepping out on him. Now Miles Richardson taking over the job after the well-set screen. Now this one underneath. That one goes up for 2. No good. And the rebound claimed by the Knights.
There you go. There you go.
The Generals there did a good job, though, of pulling the 2 big men outside for the Knights, and Richardson and Miles and Patchell. That three no good from Burrows. Good job by Richardson. And that three goes up from Gray. Also no good. The putback from Patchell also no good. And the Knights not struggling claiming rebounds, but struggling with the second and third chance points opportunities. And that's good screen set, trying to clear up a little bit of space. Good hand up by Patchell rather. And now the Knights going to come away again. Gray stepping forward for Ezekiel. Has a little bit of support. Gets the screen from Richardson. Now going to pop it underneath to the big man. He's going to go up and finish as well. That's a great job by the big man, Miles Richardson. A good job by Dawson using the pick and roll as well. Knights already a much better machine with these big guys playing up underneath for them. A couple of subs getting ready to check on for the Knights. Looks like Jed Morris, Christian Hester, and Jed Carnes getting ready to make way for the Knights. Or getting ready to step on for the Knights, rather. Generals working this around outside. That goes up for three. Looked like it should have been good, but didn't get a favorable bounce. And now Gray going to come forward for Ezekiel again. And that's going to be a foul against the Generals. Trying to get a hand in there on the ball, but sub now. Going to be Jed Morris on for Aaron Burrows, Christian Hester on for Peyton Patchell, and Bucksbaum on for Jed Carnes. Pretty much a like-for-like switch for everybody. Jed Carnes brings maybe a little bit more height, but maybe not quite as much range that Mark Bucksbaum has.
The depth on the team, they can.
And now a difficult ball in for Gray, but able to claim it. Gray back over to Carnes now. Hester tried to clear up a little bit of space with that screen. A very active defense for the Generals, but this one goes up from three. Didn't look good the whole way, unfortunately. And that one off to the left. I know Gray also had a problem with a broken finger. You can see it taped up there on his shooting hand. We'll see how he deals with that. Jed Morris also came on for the Knights in that change. A good three-point shooter himself. That one goes up. Richardson gets a hand in the face, but it didn't matter that time.
Nice play there.
That's
by
a good
the Generals.
finish. Both teams showing a little bit of offensive life. This one outside. Morris going to shoot from three-point range. That one too strong. Knights not able to get it done from outside so far in this game. Burrows with the single three-pointer for Ezekiel. That one goes up from a long way, but no good. And Gray does a good job to claim it.
Yeah, he nearly hit the lights with that one.
Yeah, that was a high arcing ball, but not quite as pretty, unfortunately. And that one tipped. And that one looked like it got tipped twice. Carnes tried to get a handle on it, and it's out of play. General's going to come forward now, trying to cut into this three-point Knights lead. Can tie back up with a shot from outside, of course. Trying to clear up a little bit of space now. Good job by the Knights defense, forcing the Generals to work really hard to kind of get anything. That one tipped. Now outside, good. And we have a tie ball game. Knights falling off the scoring a little bit. And the Generals take advantage of a couple possessions now. Trying to find Richardson underneath. Good hands by Richardson that time. Somehow no foul called in there. And the Generals are able to claim that. Peyton Patchell getting ready to check on for Ezekiel. We'll see if he comes on for the other big man, Miles Richardson, or the man who replaced him, Christian Hester. That one fired underneath. Gray got a hand on it. That one up from three. That's a tough shot over the head of Miles Richardson.
Yeah, the Generals just working the ball around. And
they've been able to knock down some tough ones so far. That one underneath to Richardson. Hester able to get the hands on it, but just can't finish. The Knights having chances underneath, but just not being able to finish. They've had plenty of opportunities to do so, but the quality of the shot just has not been there, unfortunately. That shot goes up, and it's going to be a foul. I believe that one going to be on Miles Richardson, the number 0. That's going to be the first foul called against Ezekiel.
Patchell still waiting to go in.
Yeah, we're going to get a chance in right here. Now, not the best shot from the stripe. Also a substitution for the Generals. Well, I thought they had a big man in there before, but that's going to add a lot of physicality onto the floor for Abbeville. And Aaron Burrows is going to come on. Dawson Gray off. Bucksbaum also on, and Jed Carnes going to make way. I think Christian Hester also snuck off the court
Miles
somewhere.
is not the largest guy on the court.
Not anymore. He's going to have his handful.
Yeah.
That one's also good. Knights trail by 3. Aaron Burrows newly checked on. Miles Richardson, the only guy who's played the whole 7 minutes so far. That one outside. Looks like it did not get tipped. And the Generals with a chance to come forward again.
Ref went down the court saying no tip. I know people were asking.
Knights have
bring it back down, a long 3.
And that one no good, but just not able to claim that rebound, and that should be Knights ball. Knights offensive production started off really well, but they've slacked off a little bit. A lot of opportunities inside, but just haven't really found it yet. This one outside. Morris thought about it. Good defense that time, getting out quick. Good ball this time by Bucksbaum to Patchell, but good defense. 2 big men on him that time. Couldn't find the space to get the shot away uncontested. And now the Generals are going to come forward again. Good step. Patchell goes up with him, but that is a high arcing ball. That's a tough one to defend, that teardropper. And now the Knights going to come forward again. No need to rush for Ezekiel. Still plenty of time in this game, only trailing by 5. Richardson now with it. And that's going to be an on-the-floor foul called against Abbeville.
Generals playing tough underneath. Patchell went back down that last time and said it was on him really, but he didn't have any time to do anything. And
this one in quickly. Burrows. That's with about 20 seconds to work. In the corner 3, no good. And Generals able to get away with it again. 10 seconds to go. Behind the back pass, only found the feet of Miles Richardson. Nobody home that time for the Generals for the a little bit of a flare pass there, but they will get the inbound here right up underneath the basket. Get it in quick to the big man. That one comes up short, and that's again well contested. Burrows that time able to get a hand to it, and that one up from Richardson from a long way, hits the top of the basket, and the Knights will go into the second quarter trailing by 5 rather.
Go, guys.
Knights started out pretty hot, but unfortunately have slacked off just a little bit. The Knights just not able to knock down a couple of open shots. Had some good chances underneath, but also really kind of lacking from three-point range so far as well.
Some of the Generals.
Yeah, they trailed by as many as I believe 7 at one point, and were able to come right back into it.
Good to see him putting points on the board here. The Knights started off quick, but Generals put a stop to it.
Yep, they adjusted very well and got themselves a 5-point lead at the moment.
So we can catch a couple of the Knights highlights real quick before they go on the court.
Yeah, they started off hot, but just were not able to continue it. That was the lone 3 from the Knights from Aaron Burrows. Haven't really hit so much since then. Going to try and rectify it here as they will get us started off in the second quarter of basketball. Mark Bucksbaum going to come forward from the Knights, finds Burrows. Now over to Bucksbaum again. He's got a couple options. Got Gray to his right. Going to use him. Dawson Gray not exactly scared to pull up from there. Fired up underneath, and that's going to be a foul that time. Hester.
Way to play, Christian.
That was a good pass by Gray. Spotted Hester really well, and now going to get a chance at the stripe. Chance for Christian Hester to cut into this lead. First shot up, no good. A little too far off to the left.
Hester, I believe it was last year was his first year playing basketball.
I think so. He's definitely improved.
Saw him improve all last year, and certainly this year.
Second shot up is good, but like I said, there was a violation of some type. The basket, I believe, will count.
Basket, yep.
Basket counts, but they whistled for some type of push. Not entirely sure what it was. So no harm, no foul for the Knights. The basket did count, but the official kind of was talking to the coach, let him know what happened. Good job this time, moved up underneath. That one no good and out of play. Oh, yeah. Nice trying to work it around outside. Gray looking for an option, tries to drive. A lot of physicality underneath there for Abbeville. That shot up no good and out of play, and that's going to be Abbeville ball. A lot of hands went up there to try and claim it, but Knights touched it last. And Abbeville a chance to come back down again, looking for their first score of this second quarter of play. Screen set this time trying to clear up a little bit of space, but Peyton Patchell that time gets the block. It's another good job by the number 5 star linebacker for Ezekiel Academy Knights. Bucksbaum fakes it up underneath. Now going to find Hester again. That one blocked though. He had a good look in there, but just good defense by Abbeville. That shot up no good, and Hester claims the rebound. Good positioning and good box out that time by Christian Hester to claim that rebound. Dawson Gray now trying to work into some space. Tries to step up underneath, finds Peyton Patchell. Now outside to Aaron Burrows. Thought about the three-pointer. You know, I can knock him down from range. Now over to Mark Bucksbaum in the corner. Gray looking for 3 and nails it. And if the Knights can get rolling from outside, they can be incredibly dangerous. Their defense, especially underneath, has worked well so far.
Yeah, we've got a lot of good shooters from outside, and if one or two of them get hot.
Yeah, they just missed a few of them in that first quarter that they probably would have felt like they should have knocked down. Somehow, Abbeville able to claim that one.
Miles Richard looking to come in here shortly.
That one goes up from a long way, and that's how you answer back if you're Abbeville with a 3 of your own.
Yeah, that was
their first
3 feet behind the three-point line.
That's their first points of the second quarter. And Burrows trying to respond, and he does. We have a shooting contest, gentlemen. And we'll see what Abbeville respond with. And they're going to look for 3. That one no good this time, and Hester able to claim the rebound. Got a smack in the face right there. No foul called. And Gray able to come forward. Knights trying to reclaim a lead. Outside, Bucksbaum thought about it. Now going to drive up underneath. That one tipped away. And Patchell able to come up with the loose ball. Now going to kick it back outside. Gray with it again. Got a bit of a smack there, and no foul called. Aaron Burrows was in the corner screaming for the ball. And now Abbeville a chance to come forward.
Both teams seem to be finding their stride here, moving the ball.
It's from outside, apparently. Both teams got a lot of big guys up underneath, making it very hard to shoot. Payne Patchell playing some defense this time. Good job by Abbeville to hang on to that one, looking for 3. That one comes up short. That one looks short all the way. And now Burrows with it. Knights again a chance to try and take a lead. Richardson still hasn't got a chance to come on yet with no break in play. Over to Bucksbaum now in the corner. Gray looking for 3. And just in and out. Took a piece of the glass and looked like it would have gone down. Both teams found a little bit of a scoring stride. Now both teams hitting a little bit of a drought. This 3 goes up, and it is good.
He is good.
Doing really well shooting outside.
Same spot as last time, making that 3 there.
Yeah, it's hard to defend whenever you can shoot that from 3 feet outside the line. This one in the corner. Burrows, Patchell now going to kick it back outside. Burrows again, going to try and do one of his own, and just in and out. Looked like a good shot, and the Knights went up kind of against each other to contest for that rebound. Abbeville going to come forward again.
3:43 left here in the second.
Payne Patchell, the first man out, playing a little bit of defense. Hard man to get around, and not able to do so on that occasion. Dawson Gray able to claim the rebound, and the Knights going to come forward again.
Long pass, Bucksbaum.
This goes up for 3. That one tipped, and good defense that time by the Generals. Trying to work the ball around. This one in the corner, just held on to. Didn't quite get it as cleanly as he liked, and that shot comes up short into the waiting arms of Aaron Burrows. Dawson Gray does a good job to deal with the pressure. Knights with a couple of substitutions getting ready to check on. Now this one into Hester. Good job finding him. And now going to go up for the 2. No good. Good defense, though, on the shot. Now a chance to drive, mishandled, and out of play. That's going to be Knights ball, and now they are going to get a chance to get some of their subs on. Abbeville with 2 substitutions of their own. It's Jake Carnes, Jed Morris, and Miles Richardson. Christian Hester making way. Aaron Burrows also making way. And I believe Marks Bucksbaum was the third to check off for the Knights. Got the big man in full force out there for Ezekiel. That one from Jed Morris for three, no good. And the Knights able to maintain possession. The two from Richardson is good. And that's been kind of the one piece we've said they might have been missing a little bit for Ezekiel, especially in that first game we watched. They had a lot of guys who could shoot from outside, but that was really kind of the extent of their offense. Whenever you get guys who can rebound underneath and finish off tough shots like that, it helps a lot for Ezekiel.
Yeah, you got some big guys like Miles Richardson, Peyton Patchell. They get physical under there. And they've been playing football for the past 13 weeks.
Along with Christian Hester as well.
Hester,
playing football also. They're all three physical guys, so they're going to be tough to play against. They not only give you offensive rebounds, but they can play defense as good as anybody. Good organization by both teams. Knights playing man-to-man defense this time. And the Generals trying to throw them out of rhythm a little bit. Couldn't do so. This one worked around outside. Knights trail by two. Screen set that time. That was a moving screen, though, and Ezekiel will get the ball back. That's the only thing whenever you have extended possession like that, you're prone to having a few errors eventually come up from your offense, and the Knights going to get the turnover as they trail by two. Jed Carnes going to come forward for Ezekiel. Has Jed Morris and Dawson Gray to his left. This one underneath to Richardson. Climbs the toss to Clayman. Now going to step inside, and that's going to be a foul called. Richardson going to get to go to the stripe for two and make his first chance at the line tonight. Chance for Ezekiel to tie this one up from the line. Richardson came to Ezekiel last year after playing at Success Unlimited. Success actually beating the Knights last season in basketball. Did a good job for the Knights football team and making an impact on the basketball court as well. Knocks down one. Also, if you're the Knights, even though you're outnumbered underneath, you got a guy like Peyton Patchell to rebound on these free throws. So you feel like you have a half chance of getting them. And that went up, and he does claim it for a moment, but
it's out of his
it's
hands
eventually
there.
knocked away. Looked like it bounced off somebody's head in there somewhere. And the Generals come forward quickly, looking for three. No good, and the rebound is claimed by the Generals. We'll see what the call is. It looked like an over the back from someone on Ezekiel. That called on Peyton Patchell. This one fired outside, right at our desk almost. Good thing they had some hands out there to pick that one off.
Yeah, would
this one underneath.
The basketball up in here.
Well played. That 3-1 goes up, no good, and the Knights able to claim it. That's a battle of rebounders right there. Peyton Patchell and Miles Richardson both going for it. Dawson Gray going to try and get in, and that's going to be a foul. That should be Abbeville's 7th foul, so it's going to be 1-1. Dawson Gray going to make going to get a chance at the stripe now.
Make them count.
And 1-1. If they knock down the first one, they get a chance at the second as we have a tie ball game. Knights with a chance now to take the lead. No good that time, and the Generals able to claim the rebound. I feel like Jed Morris was a little bit outmatched on that rebounding there. Screen set this time on Peyton Patchell to try and free up a little bit of space for the Generals. Thought about pulling up from three. Now going to go out of the corner. Too long. And eventually claimed by Abbeville. That shot goes up for two. Still no good. The third also no good. Still with the rebound. Blocked that time by Peyton Patchell. And the Knights get the ball. Jed Carnes under a little bit of pressure. Able to work out of it now. And that one up underneath, looking for Richardson, and that's going to be a foul called on Richardson. Interesting call there. I didn't see much in that.
Watching that on the replay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just a physical guy. I think.
Let's see if we can look at that one more time, real slow.
Yeah, I didn't see much in there. It looked like just kind of a coming together maybe, but Abbeville get the ball nonetheless. Really no harm to the Knights. Abbeville just with another possession.
And about 35 seconds left here.
And that one blocked. Dawson Gray got a hand in it. Good ball handling skills for the moment, but Dawson Gray able to come away. And a chance to come forward. Now finds Richardson. Good hands by the big man. Gets fouled twice in that play and going to get a chance at the stripe.
There you go, Miles.
Good hands by Miles Richardson claiming that pass from Dawson Gray. I think he wanted it a little bit earlier, but did eventually get it, and now a chance at the stripe for the big man.
Come on, Miles.
That's Abbeville's 9th foul so far in this first half. Not going to want to start accumulating too many fouls. Knights with a good free throw shooting core out there. And a substitution for the last 24 seconds for the Generals.
You guys watching, be sure to leave something in the chat for the team or player you're watching.
And for the Generals, they have numbers inside now for this free throw, but now they've lost their size a little bit. And the Knights just not able to claim it, though. That free throw is no good. Now a chance for the Generals to come forward again. They're going to try and drive underneath, and a foul called. That time it was on Richardson. It still didn't look like too much.
We'll look at that one.
We'll get him, Christian.
Yeah, maybe just that initial contact, maybe, but it was hard to see from our angle for sure. Chance for 2 from the stripe in Abbeville, a chance to reclaim a lead if they can knock them both down here. No good on the first one.
Hester checks in.
Christian Hester coming on. Looks like Miles Richardson coming off. Don't want to get him too many fouls. Second chance at the stripe for Abbeville. And the second one is good as we have once again a tie ball game. And they are going to press a little more here. We'll see how the Knights can deal with it. This one over to Hester, now to Dawson Gray. Knights do a good job breaking the press, and now Gray going to step up for 2. Got hit in the face, and no foul called. And
3 seconds
about 3 seconds. That one goes up from a long way, no good, and time. If we can go back and look at that Dawson Gray shot again, looks like he got whacked as he went into that. We have a tie ball game. Both teams with 20 as we get ready to go into halftime.
See if you can back that up a little bit.
Right there, he caught a bit of a smack, but
yeah.
We will go into the break. Knights and the Generals tied at 20. An exciting first half of basketball.
We got about 9.5 minutes here. Take a quick look at some of the highlights there.
Yeah, we'll be
a lot of three-pointers.
A lot of three-pointers. Yeah, those are running there about 4 apiece. So that was where most of the offense came from. The Knights did a good job early on, knocking down a few, but really their second chance opportunities they just weren't quite able to take advantage of. It's a fairly low-scoring game from the Knights. Not entirely sure how Abbeville average in scoring because this is their first game of the new season, but they've done fairly well. We'll see how the Knights finish out in this one. Trying to get their second win on this new season. A lot of games to be played still.
A lot of defense.
A lot of defense. A couple blocks coming from both sides. The Knights, I think, just getting the better of it. And Abbeville also with a few more fouls on that one. I think they came up with a total of 9 in the end. But a well-contested game so far by both sides. We'll see how it shakes out in the second half. Looks like we have about 8.5 minutes till then. So we're going to step away and get ready for the second half of basketball between the Abbeville Christian Generals and the Ezekiel Academy Knights.
Yeah, you guys watching on YouTube, please leave us some comment. Let us know what you're watching on. If you're watching on a phone, an iPad, or computer, TV. Some people watch it on the TV, so let us know what you're watching on. Team you're cheering for, chat helps it get out there. Maybe share it on Facebook. Let your family and friends know it's out there as we're trying to get all our stuff over on YouTube.
It's a hard switch. It's not exactly easy to move platforms.
So with that, we got about 7.5 minutes left. If the referees don't start it early last time, but we'll be back shortly with the second half of Ezekiel Academy, Abbeville Christian, and they're tied up.
And we get this one back underway. Knights and the Generals in a deadlock at the moment.
Yeah, what Knights starting off pretty hot, and then Generals settling it down and getting hot there, and then both teams kind of evened out there at the end.
Yeah, both teams doing some good job shooting from outside. Knights missed a couple opportunities on second chance points on offensive rebounds, but all in all, both teams playing fairly well. Low scoring game. Both defenses really showing out. That one, Hester able to go up there and put that shot well off the mark. Looks like they lost the handle on it a little bit as they went up to shoot that. Bucksbaum now going to fire this one inside, finds Patchell, and his is good.
There you go, Patchell.
Looks like that nearly got tipped as well, but a tight finish by Peyton Patchell gives the Knights a 2-point lead. That was a good assist by Mark Bucksbaum, finding him underneath. And that's a good drive, just not an equal finish. Christian Hester got the final touch to it. I'll tell you what, the Generals do not lack in physicality underneath the bucket, and neither do the Knights. So I feel like we're going to have a very good defensive battle here in this second quarter. In the second half, rather, I'm sorry. Knights again playing man defense. That one goes up for three, just off the mark, and Aaron Burrows with a rebound. And they say he stepped out of bounds. And that's a let off for the Generals there. Going to get another opportunity at it here. This one worked inside quickly, out of the corner. A little more space now for the Generals to work. Fire this one back outside. Trying to get it underneath. Good pass this time. Hester playing some defense. Does enough to put that shot off, and Burrows does get the rebound yet again. And the Knights now a chance to come forward. Dawson Gray in the corner. Thought about it. Now going to step back. And try to find Burrows, who was no longer there. And that one blocked. Peyton Patchell able to step back up, shakes his head, and says, not today. Interesting decision there by the Generals to try and work that one around. I figure you just got to go for a shot. If you draw a foul, you draw a foul, but it allowed Peyton Patchell to get back there and slam that one. And again, good defense by Christian Hester, and a foul called. We'll see who it's on. And they called it over the back against the Generals. That's going to be their first foul. Good job by the Knights defensively. Done a good job putting off Abbeville. They've had a couple of opportunities here to try to tie this game up, and Dawson Gray just that time loses the handle. Just too casual with it.
Yeah.
That's twice they've been too casual and lost possession. And again, the Generals with another opportunity. Well, good thing for the Knights, the Generals haven't been able to knock some of these down, because that casual loss of the ball could really bury a team if their defense isn't really clicking. And the Generals this time able to work it up underneath. Hester gets a big hand in the face. That shot goes up, and it is good. Abbeville finally able to get their first points in the second quarter, or second half. And now the Knights can't be so lackadaisical.
Yeah, the ball took a trip around the rim and finally went in.
Great. Now I'm going to move this one underneath. Try to find Hester. Couldn't get him that time. Knights moving the ball around well, but couldn't quite find a cutting pass that time to try and find a shot. Now Generals a chance to try and take a lead. Thought about pulling it from outside. Gray gets a hand in there. Generals able to maintain possession. Knights trying to reorganize a little bit after that scramble on defense. Looks like everyone's got their man again. Screen set that time, trying to clear up a little bit of space, and now more of a mismatch. And that's going to be a foul called against the Knights. It's called on Gray, but it looked like he got enough of the ball there, but the officials definitely had a better look at it than we did from this side. And Generals go to work again. Generals maintaining a lot of the possession, but still we have a tie ball game. Both teams only able to put up 2 points. Knights defense making it very difficult for Abbeville to shoot. That one goes up no good, and Peyton Patchell able to come down with the rebound. That one a little bit, again, the Knights just casually giving away possession, but good job by Dawson Gray. Now going to step up. Bucksbaum, too long. And good job by Hester getting a touch on that. And now Burrows for three, no good, also too long. Gray does a good job to claim the rebound. And he gets it slapped away, and now the Generals a chance to come forward. No good the first time. And now Christian Hester able to get back. This game turned into a little bit of a scramble here. Still in possession. That one goes up for 2, no good. Well, we've got a little bit of a dogfight now.
Yeah, a little.
I mean, it felt like Abbeville should have had an easy 2 down there, but Bucksbaum maybe just did enough, and then the Knights were able to get back and recover. That one from Gray is good. 3 points go in the Knights' way. And you felt like after that scramble, whichever team gets the momentum going first might be the winner here. If one team can get a good run of scoring going. Knights doing a good job playing defense so far. Hester trying to defend this one up underneath. That shot up too long, no good. Rebound by the Generals, still no good, and that's going to be an over the back foul as Hester claims that rebound. Great physical play. Christian Hester making his presence felt underneath. And substitutions coming on for the Knights. Jed Carnes, Jed Morris, and Miles Richardson. Peyton Patrick going to take a break. Mark Bucksbaum also coming off. However you think it'll fix. Okay, just talk less. And General's able to maintain possession here.
General's bringing it back down outside, 3 points. Long. Morris on the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Jen Morris. Yep. He's underrated in rebounding. He's actually a very good rebounder of the ball. Richardson drives. No good, but Knights will get possession.
The ball sat there for about a second.
It hung on that rim for a very long time.
Looking at that again, it just sat there. As
they called a foul against Richardson?
Patchell.
For what? I guess they called him for a charge, but I don't know about that. That's the first questionable call we've had today, and I think that's Richardson's 4th foul, so you're not going to want to lose him in this game. That's why he's probably seen a little bit of limited play time in this second half. That shot up, no good. Dawson does a good job getting the rebound. Now a chance to drive forward. Has Hester in support.
Nice job under.
Just didn't quite commit on that initial shot and got a little sloppy with that finish.
Got to 3 minutes here in the third.
Good skill that time working it around. Now up underneath. That's a great pass that time. And Abbeville are within 1. That's a couple of squandered opportunities. We'll see if they can get their offense really rolling now. Got Jed Morris in the corner if they want to use him. A good 3-point shooter now outside to Patchell. Jed Carnes thought about it. Now going to step inside. Great fake, but the shot was lacking, unfortunately. That's no foul called on Hester. Patchell with a good rebound, and now the foul is called.
That was classic Jed Carnes. I mean, if you know Jed Carnes, that was just a classic
We'll
fake.
give him a stick about that later, I'm sure. He did something great, and then just unfortunately maybe got in your own head a little bit with the air ball. But Peyton Patchell had a chance at the stripe. That one just in and out.
We're laughing. He'll appreciate that. He's
struggling on the court to himself anyway.
A little bit of a character himself.
And the second one is good. Took a nice roll on the rim there. And 2.5 minutes to go. Both teams really not cranking it up on offense. Knights 6 points in this quarter. And the Generals 4. Good drive that time, and it is good. And could have been a foul call right there, but nothing given. Jed Carnes going to come forward for the Knights. He's got Dawson Grant support to his left. This one underneath to Hester, and he's going to get fouled. That's the 3rd foul against, that's the 4th foul actually against Abbeville so far in this second quarter, or second half rather, I'm sorry. This one in quickly. Gray with it now, trying to find some space to work. Going to step underneath. No good. And the Knights have a chance to get this rebound. Great job by Gray. Looking for 3 is Morris. No good. Rebound, though, by Hester. And I think they called a push before the basket was given. So Knights going to get the ball back here. This one outside quickly. Morris thought about it. Now going to kick it over to Gray, who's going to pull it for three. No good. Hester able to claim the rebound. Kicks this one out to Patchell. Couldn't quite get his hands on it, but Dawson Gray able to help him out there. Minute 40 to go. This one outside to Morris. In and out again. Jed Morris just not yet able to fire from outside. He's hitting all over
around the rim, but
normally a very good three-point shooter himself, so he'll be disappointed not to have a couple so far. But that don't mean he's going to stop trying, I'll tell you that. That three goes up for Abbeville, no good. Hester again, or I'm sorry, that was Patchell this time on the rebound.
Gray bringing it back down.
Knight's going to want to get some points on this possession.
Get down to about a minute here left in the third.
Outside with Carnes. Thought about shooting, but maybe thought about the air ball and then decided not to. This one outside to Morris. Good defense that time. And Morris now going to step inside, and that's a tidy finish from Jed Morris. Well, if you can't get down outside, work over underneath.
Jed, he will sneak in there on you, and he's not only good from the outside, but he'll sneak one in on you from the inside.
One of the reasons he is so good at rebounding, he's actually got a great vertical, and that allowed him with an easier finish there. Nearly able just to get a hand on the rim and put that finish away. And that's going to be a good step underneath, and lost a handle on it again. That time it was Jed Carnes that got sold, but luckily no one's going to be talking about his air ball anymore, unfortunately. This one underneath. Patchell, great play with Dawson Gray, but tipped. Good defense that time by the Generals. A good bit of play between the two of them, but just got a hand in there, did Abbeville. But a chance still for the Knights to go up by 2 scores. Outside now with Hester, over to Gray. Going to pull it from 3. That one too long. Patchell with a rebound, and he gets 2 more. Knights take the lead by 4.
Down to 2
seconds to go. That shot up. No good. It was nearly there, though.
That was a good try there.
Well,
we can pull up the box score here and kind of see what
Knights pretty much right on schedule, still with 10 points, average per quarter. Abbeville a little bit lacking in that one, only 6 scored in that third quarter. So the Knights defense working really well. The only real worry they have is Richardson, I believe, is on 4 fouls. So he's going to want to maybe try and just be a little more careful.
A lot of defensive back and forth there.
A lot of it. The Knights big men down low getting it done. Christian Hester and Peyton Patchell mostly for that. The main portion of that third quarter. Miles Richardson sitting on 4 fouls, so he don't want to foul out. Richardson probably one of the better scorers for the big men in the Knights, but got a couple of kind of innocuous fouls called against him, unfortunately, and a little more limited play time for him. I imagine the coach is going to go out there and just tell him not to play too physical. That's just kind of his natural game is physical play, but he looked like he was going to start for this third or fourth quarter, but he's going to check off again. Hester and Patchell, the 2 big men down low. Dawson Gray, Mark Bucksbaum, and Aaron Burrows going to be the others for the Knights, and that's not exactly a great start for Ezekiel. That backcourt violation. Aaron Burrows saying, well, I'm not entirely sure if he was wondering what the play was from the Knights or why it was a backcourt violation, but he definitely did touch it on the opposite side of the court.
It bounced off his leg and went out of bounds.
Good drive in again. Peyton Patchell sets that one back to start off the quarter. And Knight's going to want to try and take advantage of it here. Good step by Dawson Gray. That's a tough one to try and finish. Good rebound by Hester. No foul still called as that one was tipped. And the Generals able to get away with one. And then that's a foul called against Peyton Patchell. Got a little bit physical as the Generals were trying to start the fast break. Both teams playing great defense. It's not exactly easy to shoot when you've got a lot of big guys with their hands in your face. Both teams not lacking in physicality. That's a screen set, trying to find a little bit of space. Bucksbaum nearly able to squeeze a hand in there, but this one goes up for 3 and is good. Abbeville have their first 3 of the night, or that I believe is his first 3 of the night. And the Knights now lead by 1. They're going to want to make a few more of these possessions count. A lot of opportunities, but just not able to make all of them count. Burrow's now going to step up underneath. Good lane, but just not the finish that he wanted.
Burrows,
and that's going to be a foul.
We were right behind Burrows, and you could see what he was looking at and tried to drive in. I mean, he had a.
It was a good vision, had a great lane, but just not able to finish that time. And another foul called against the Knights. That's going to be their 4th now of this second half. And trying to work this around are the Generals rather. And good job by Bucksbaum this time, putting some pressure on. Trying to work it up underneath, and that one blocked. And somehow they call a foul on Patchell that time. It looked like he got nothing but ball.
What's that?
Hard to see, but Abbeville with a chance at the stripe. Going to get 2 here. Both teams have played very physical defense so far in this game. I'm surprised that one wasn't just let go. And that one no good. Richardson looked like he's getting ready to check on. And now he will.
Going in for Patchell?
Yep. Richardson with a few more fouls than Patchell to his name, but we'll see what the other big man can do. Second one also no good. I think Peyton Patchell will probably say the ball does not lie. And Dawson Gray now working up underneath. Bucksbaum now to Hester. That's another one for the Knights that they're just going to want to have back. So many opportunities up underneath.
Snuck in there out of nowhere.
And the Generals rather, get that one stolen away. And now a chance for Gray to step forward, and that's going to be a foul. That's probably going to be an on the floor foul. Good job that time. Good work between Bucksbaum and Gray to get that steal.
See that steal?
And Knights 1 foul away from being 1-1. This one in the corner. Burrows for 3. Got it. Aaron Burrows showing his effectiveness from range. And that's going to be a violation in the lane. And now the Knights are going to get it again. A chance for the Knights now to maybe really get some momentum going and try and put this game away late. 6:16 to go between the Generals and the Knights. This one underneath. Hester got fouled immediately. And now he's going to take 2 more at the stripe. And the Knights now also going to be in the bonus, so they'll shoot 1-1 every foul that Abbeville commits. Christian Hester a chance for 2 here. That's tough whenever you get subbed right on and you get thrown right into the action against a big man like Christian Hester. Able to get his first one to go. Nice lead by 5. I don't think they actually checked on. The number 10, he went onto the court, and now the Knights are going to get another chance at a technical foul.
Yeah.
I don't know if he checked in at the desk or if they just don't have his number on at all. So Hester will shoot the second one now of the foul that was committed, and then they'll get another chance. I think Aaron Burrows will probably step up and try and get it done for the technical. Burrows had 2 chances earlier for a technical, couldn't knock either of them down. We'll see if he can redeem himself here. Hester missed his second. First one is good. Knights lead by 6. Second one is also good. Good job by Aaron Burrows that time, and Knights will now get the ball back as well. A couple of sloppy mistakes for
and gives
Generals. And whenever it's
a nice little lead, he was 6:15 left in the.
And Burrows in the corner, not going to step up with a teardrop. No good. Hester tried to claim it, couldn't do so, and that's going to be a foul. Looks like it's an over the back foul. And the Knights going to go 1-1. And it was a foul called against the Generals. Knights going to be 1-1 here. Hester another chance at the stripe. Knights a lot of opportunities now from the line to try and really put this one out of reach. Their defense has been very good so far throughout this game. You imagine a 10 or a 12-point lead might be enough for them. First one is good. Hester does a great job there, knocking the first one down. I believe Bob Morris probably said he's going to take a timeout after this one. So that's a quick word to the official. Second one up, no good. Knight's trying to claim it, and it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be General's ball.
And he decided he declines the timeout.
Yep. I guess if they got the ball back, maybe he would have called a timeout there. Generals now needing some offense. We'll see what they can draw up. Their leading scorer does not look like he's actually on the court at the moment. Aaron Burrows, the first man stepping out for the Knights. Trying to defend the three ball, not giving a lot of space. And timeout called by the Generals. Knights offense starting to heat up a little bit better here. Generals still struggling to try and find some space against a very physical Knights defense. A couple of fouls called against the Knights, but not too many guys in foul trouble really. A couple of technical fouls against
Look at some of
the Generals as well. It didn't help their cause. Yeah, that's some of the good Knights defense we were talking about there. And they've been able to finish a couple opportunities here in the fourth quarter, but so far you know that there's a lot of opportunities that they wish they had back. That was the 1-3 from Burrows in this fourth quarter. But, I mean, for your first game, Abbeville have conducted themselves very well against a very physical Knights team. The five that take the floor for Ezekiel are Hester, Richardson, Gray, Burrows, and Bucksbaum. Trying to see out this Knights win, but it's not going to be an easy one. That one fired outside, looking for two, no good. Generals will claim the rebound with a little bit of difficulty, but they do maintain possession. Trying to work this one around. Bucksbaum's not exactly an easy man to get past, and he's not going to give you a break. Neither will Burrows.
Yeah, Bucksbaum will pick your pocket when you're not looking.
And that step underneath, that's a nice lane to find, and the Generals are right back into it.
6-point lead for the Ezekiel Knights.
You feel like with a guy like Richardson now, he's got 4 fouls, maybe not wanting to be as physical on defense, wanting to stay in this game a little bit longer. That one goes up, no good from Gray, and the Generals able to come down with the rebound. Slowed up a little bit by Gray, but now trying to drive and find a lane. Did just enough to maintain possession of that one. This one, thought about it from outside, now going to drive. No good, and that one claimed by Hester again. I want to know how many rebounds he's got. He's got to have more than 6 or 7. Gray now underneath.
Nice
Gray find the
jump.
Burrows, and that's a great play by the Knights. That's what you want out of your point guard right there, finding passes like that, and great elusiveness by Burrows to find some space. And now
Another
Gray
steal.
picks his pocket, has the number, is 3-on-1, going to find Burrows, but it's no. I feel like Burrows probably thought that one was going to Richardson, where you have your more physical guy in there to try and go finish that, but Burrows got it. And looks like Hester will check out now. Peyton Patchell taking his place. And the Warriors come back down the court. A little bit of a mistake there from the Knights. We'll see if it cost them. Jed Morris and Jed Carnes.
Yep.
Getting ready to check on for Ezekiel. Good drive this time. And the shot was no good, but there was a foul call. That one's going to be on Dawson Gray. And the first one is too long. Morris and Carnes checking on. Bucksbaum and Burrows checking out. Jed Morris yet to heat up from three-point range like we know he can, but we'll see what he can produce on offense for Ezekiel for these final couple minutes. And Patchell claims the rebound and gets fouled. It's going to be 1-and-1 again for the Knights, as that's Abbeville's 9th foul. Peyton Patchell making another trip to the stripe here for the Knights. We'll see what he can do from the line here. It is up and good. He gives a look at the bench saying, whoop, glad we knocked that one down.
A lot of these football players really have not had any basketball practice.
No,
they
none
just
at all.
finished up with football 2 weeks ago. And
Second one no good, though, but good rebound by Miles Richardson. And that one slapped away. Richardson able to get a handle on it. And
a timeout called.
Good job by Coach there, calling the timeout, helping his team out there.
You're talking about some of these football players coming in. I mean, you're going to the line and throwing free throws. You haven't practiced those, so where a lot of these other guys had some time out there, so their practice is
on the court
pretty much in the game.
That's one thing we had last year too. Is you don't really get a lot of chances to fix some maybe mistakes that you may have. It's really all kind of game time experience, especially when you play 40 games in a season. It's hard for you to really kind of iron out some mistakes that you may find game time, but Knights have done a good job of that so far tonight. And like we were talking about early on in that first game we covered, was you really just kind of feel like they're missing some big men underneath. And all the big guys, Hester, Patchell, and Miles Richardson, have all done a great job so far tonight, helping the Knights hopefully try and get their second win of the season.
That
and it helps
too.
when you can do stuff like that. Dawson Gray with his first 3 of the night. I think that was his first 3 of the night. I believe Burrows had the other couple to his name. Now step underneath.
Nice
that's
shot.
A good lane though, and that's a little too lax on the Knights defense that time. The defender was Miles Richardson, and again I think he's just worried, maybe not trying to pick up too many fouls. Maybe coach told him play a little bit lighter underneath. Outside, Morris steps inside looking for 2. Too long. Jed Morris just not able to get his regular rhythm going here. Good step that time, and it is good. Abbeville not going away. 8-point game, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Gray trying to find some space. Now going to step inside. Great step underneath. No good. Good rebound, though. And 2 more for Dawson Gray. Dawson Gray has his times when he can really take over a game, and he's trying to do so here.
You're down to 3 minutes.
Knights trying to organize defensively a little bit. General's about to get a little more size out there. Maybe help out with some rebounding. That one, good fake. Now going to go for 3. Too short. No good. And the General's going to reset, but Jed Morris able to get a hand in on it. And he's going to slow it up. Good job by Jed Morris there. Knowing that you don't really have to have the points, and especially on a fast break when it's a little bit awkward. Now in the corner, Morris thought about it. Back to Carnes. Now has Gray. Going to try and find a lane. Good step underneath, and a great finish that time. And the Knights now going to start pressing a little bit more. Trying to force some more mistakes out of these Generals. That one pulled up right from the stripe. No good and out of play. And you feel like the Knights are getting ready to try and seal this one as their second win of the season. They lead by 12, but still game time to be played.
Yeah, you can't count the Generals out. We've seen them taking some 3-pointers from well behind the 3-point line, so they have some shooters. They're good underneath, so 2 minutes left.
Morris with it. Gray now trying to direct some traffic underneath to Richardson, who steps up, looks for 2, no good, but he's going to get fouled. And Miles Richardson now going to step up to the stripe for the Knights. Another foul for Abbeville. That's their 10th, so Knights should be in the double bonus. So no matter what foul they get called on, they will shoot 2 from the stripe. Looks like a couple more Knights getting ready to check on Mark Bucksbaum. And that one comes up short from Richardson.
And we will cover the game tomorrow night. It's another home game, so we will be back here again covering the varsity girls and varsity boys game. So
second one up, and it is good. And now some more of the young guys getting a chance to maybe step on for the Knights as they have a little bit more of a comfortable lead, and that's going to be a charge called. Good job by the Knights drawing that charge.
Patchell
getting subbed out. And that inbound not so great for the Knights. That one goes up for 2, and it's good. A little mistake like that can cost you some points. Now into Jed Morris. trying to get away from some of this pressure. Gets a little bit of screen by Mark Bucksbaum. Now going to try and work up some space. Over to Bucksbaum, who gets it taken away but out of play, and that's going to go the way of the Generals. A little more pressure now being put on the Knights. They put on some of their young guys, so maybe trying to find a way to deal with this high press from the Generals right now. They get it in quick. Working this one outside. Trying to step up, pulls up from, and it gets it. Pulled up right from the stripe there and knocked down 2 more. Now Miles Richardson on the ball, trying to create some space for himself, which he can do with that physicality of his. And that's a good hands by Richardson outside for Morris. Got it! And that was a fantastic play by the Knights. That is some highlight reel stuff. And you know Richardson wanted Morris to knock that one down so bad. And Richardson with a steal of his own now, going to step up. Less than a minute to go. Kicks this one underneath, just off the mark. And that one well played this time for the Generals. Going to get 2 there fairly easily as they trail by 10 as we have under a minute to go. And that one given away again sloppily by the Knights. Good step that time by the Generals, and the teardropper up. Unfortunately not as good of a shot. And again, not a great shot. And Richardson a chance to drive down the court. And he's going to get fouled, and he's going to take a trip to the line. I don't know. I think we're going to need to get that play from Richardson and Morris on somewhere. That was a fantastic effort. A couple more substitutions getting ready to check on for the Knights. Richardson knocks down his first. Jim Morris stepping off, gets his 3 from range. Second one from Richardson comes up short. Knights not able to claim the rebound. Generals trying to work this one around inside. Knights stepping out, still playing some good defense. And that looked like it could have been a travel. I don't know how many steps he took, but it looked like plenty. Shaw Applin, one of the names that checked on for the Knights, now going to step forward. Kicks this one up underneath. And the Knights not able to maintain possession. And this is likely going to do it for the game. And that's a good finish over the top of Richardson. But the Knights come away with a win, 52 to 45.
Picking up some momentum here for Ezekiel, their second win in a row.
Yep, some of the, like we talked about, they were just kind of missing a couple pieces. Not a high-scoring game for Ezekiel by any means. I think they scored 80-plus at one of their losses this last weekend.
Yep.
So, I mean, not exactly their highest-scoring game, but that defense really starting to get put together for the Knights.
Yep.
Good
job.
And
that's where you saw some of the guys who've been out, football players underneath.
Peyton Patrick made an immediate impact on this game with a block on the first play of the game. So I know they're going to be glad to have some of those big guys back, and they're going to hopefully carry a little bit of this momentum into tomorrow night's game.
Yep, we'll be here tomorrow night. We're going to cover the girls' varsity game and men's game, both same time, 6 o'clock and 7:30. So back here at True Divine. So you guys, like I said before, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell below us, so you know when we go live. And you can, like I said, come back here, and tomorrow night we'll be back. As JV boys win tonight, varsity girls fall short tonight to Abbeville, and the varsity men's team come out on top for their second win of the season. So with that, guys, thank you for watching BP1. Got Benjamin Baumgartner play-by-play and announcing, running the scorebook. Brock Baumgartner on the camera.
And thanks to Earl Baumgartner for putting all this together, as well as commentating, running the highlights, the replays, all the stuff behind the scenes that make this hopefully good production to watch. And I think that's just about going to do it for us tonight. We will be back tomorrow right around 6 o'clock, where we will be bringing you Ezekiel Academy basketball. But I think until then, it's going to be good night.
Good night.